Let's talk about love. No, seriously, let's talk about love, because today I want to share with you 7 secrets from the Stoics to help you deal with one-sided love. If you've ever given your all to someone or something and still felt like it wasn't enough, then you know the pain of unequal love. In ancient Rome, Stoic philosophers didn't escape life's heartaches, but they did find peace in understanding them. In today's world, we tend to idealize love, sometimes even idolizing our partners. We pour our hearts out, but still wonder if it's enough, or worse, we might change ourselves completely to fit someone else's ideals, losing sight of our own identity. But what if there's another way? A way forged in ancient philosophy, a path that leads to self-respect and real connection. That's what we're exploring today, 7 Stoic secrets to deal with one-sided love. So before we dive into these secrets, let me ask you a question. Why is it so hard to walk away from one-sided love? Maybe it's fear of loneliness, the pressure of societal expectations, or the fading memory of your own self-worth. Whatever the reason, walking away can be one of the most challenging decisions we face. But what if we approach this decision through the lens of Stoic philosophy? What insights can it offer that can help us navigate this turbulent sea of emotions? Secret number 1, control what you can. This is the first and most crucial lesson from the Stoics. Epictetus once said, "Some things are up to us and some are not." Love, as we all know, is a powerful force, but controlling another person's feelings is not in our hands. So where does that leave us? In the grand scheme of things, it leaves us with our choices. Yes, you heard it right. It's your response to the situation that matters. You cannot control whether someone reciprocates your love, but you can control how you react, how you choose to respect yourself despite the rejection. That's where your power lies. That's where your dignity resides. Secret number 2, love without attachment. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, once wrote, "Receive without pride, let go without attachment." This quote encapsulates the essence of loving without becoming overly attached. When we love, we don't need to possess. True love isn't about control or dependency. It's about connection and freedom. It's about recognizing that the person you love is an independent being with their own thoughts and feelings. To love this way means to love truly. It may sound counterintuitive, but by letting go of attachment, you actually strengthen your love. You allow the natural growth and evolution of both yourself and the relationship. So when facing one-sided love, remember, love deeply, but don't hold on too tightly. Be open to the possibility that the love may not always be as intense as it once was, but that doesn't mean it's any less valuable. Secret number 3, virtue over validation. The Stoics believed that living a life of virtue was the ultimate goal. For them, this meant living with honesty, courage, and justice. So why is this relevant to love? Simple. You should never compromise your virtue for the sake of love or anyone else. If you find yourself in a relationship where you're constantly sacrificing your principles or feeling like you have to pretend to be someone you are not, then it's time to reconsider. Ask yourself, is this love worth the cost? Does it align with my sense of right and wrong? Remember, a Stoic doesn't seek love for validation. They seek connection based on shared values and mutual respect. When you put virtue first, you set a strong foundation for any relationship. And if that foundation isn't respected, then the relationship isn't worth keeping. Secret number 4, pain is a teacher. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity." Now no one likes to think of themselves as unhappy, let alone because of love. But what if we change the narrative? What if we view pain not as a curse, but as a teacher? Pain, including the pain of unrequited love, is an inevitable part of the human experience. Rather than seeing it as a punishment or a burden, the Stoics encouraged us to see it as a signal, a message from our inner selves. It's telling us that something is amiss, that our needs aren't being met, or our boundaries aren't being respected. Instead of trying to escape the pain or ignore it, Seneca urged us to confront it. By doing so, we gain clarity. We understand what we truly want from ourselves and from our relationships. And that knowledge is power. It allows us to make better decisions and take positive actions toward a happier, healthier life. So the next time you feel the sting of one-sided love, don't try to run from it. Embrace it as an opportunity for growth, as a chance to listen to your inner voice and realign yourself with your deepest desires and needs. Secret number 5, set boundaries with courage. The Stoics practiced a discipline called ascesis, which involves self-control and the ability to resist temptation. In the context of love, this means setting boundaries and sticking to them. It's easy to get lost in a whirlwind of emotions when you're in love, especially if it's one-sided. You might start to neglect your own needs and compromise your own happiness for the sake of the relationship. But a true Stoic knows that maintaining healthy boundaries is crucial for both personal well-being and the health of the relationship. Setting boundaries is an act of courage. It takes strength and conviction to say no to something that you want, to turn down that extra mile that you know you don't need to run. But when you do, you're not being selfish. You're being responsible. You're investing in yourself and your own peace of mind. It's about communicating your limits, your needs, and your values clearly and calmly. It's about telling the other person that while you care about them, you won't tolerate being treated in a certain way or having your time and energy taken for granted. Remember, a Stoic doesn't shy away from difficult conversations. They face them head on, ensuring that their actions align with their words. Secret number 6, actions over words. Marcus Aurelius had a simple yet powerful reminder for himself. Don't be overheard complaining, not even to yourself. It's a testament to the importance of actions over words, especially when dealing with the complexities of love. Words are easy. We can say whatever we want, make empty promises, and escape any real accountability. But actions speak volumes. They show the true intent and commitment. When facing one-sided love, it's easy to get caught up in the emotional roller coaster, to complain, to vent, to ruminate about the unfairness of it all. But Aurelius would remind us that this is unproductive. It doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't bring about change. Instead, it keeps us stuck, wallowing in our own misery. So what's the solution? Actions. Focus on what you can control, on taking steps to improve your situation. Show, don't tell. Let your actions demonstrate your commitment to yourself, your values, and your happiness. Secret number 7, you deserve equal love. This final secret is a bold statement, but it's a truth that we all need to hear. You deserve equal love. You deserve to be with someone who loves you as deeply as you love them, who respects you as much as you respect them, who values your presence as much as you value theirs. You are not asking for too much by wanting reciprocity in your love. You are not being greedy or selfish. You are being reasonable. You are being human. Love isn't supposed to be a one-way street. It's a two-way street. It's a partnership, a collaboration, a dance between two individuals who respect, cherish, and support each other. So if you're not getting this kind of love, if you're pouring your heart and soul into a relationship that only takes and never gives, then it's time to reassess. You deserve better. You deserve more. You deserve equal love. This journey through Stoic wisdom is just the beginning. If you want to dive deeper into the world of Stoicism, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week, each one a new opportunity to learn, grow, and become more resilient in the face of life's challenges. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May your actions be your loudest statement, and may your love always be a reflection of your true self.